Gemma, there's been mention as well, and we'll come back to some of the stuff that JD Vance spoke about in more length in a minute. But there was a mention from the White House of Gulf forces coming in to help keep security in Gaza and to have them on ground. Vance has suggested that, and the White House suggested that from Donald Trump on Truth Social today. Is that realistic?
Well, again, one of those sound bites that, get spoken and then there seems to be nothing concrete to back it up. But obviously Vance has said that there will be no US troops on the ground. So they are obviously looking to other nations to provide military in this situation. Now, I don't actually think this is realistic at all. There's a few reasons. First of all, there isn't, Gulf force, there isn't like a NATO of the Middle East, which they seem to be sort of...
That's kind of the narrative they're portraying, is that there's almost a conglomeration that's going to come in and help.
Yes, it really is. Like there's this force that's just waiting to go in, and it's not. This would take months and months to organise, if you were bringing in all the different nations. Now, secondly, there's political and diplomatic considerations. Over the years, GCC countries such as Saudi Arabia, UAE and Qatar, they have had relationships with both Israel and the Palestinian Authority, and those relationships have changed over the years. So there's lots of moving parts as well. Now, there are security challenges, as we've seen footage from Gaza. Right now, it's chaos. It's a place that's in chaos. So taking forces to go on the ground there, what if there's gunfire, What if something happens? What if there's conflict? Suddenly, you've got these extra nations embroiled in this mess, and it makes it an even bigger mess. And also, I think, importantly, there's no real historical precedent for this, because Middle Eastern nations have traditionally been the ones who've come to the table for negotiations rather than putting boots on the ground.